Welcome to Bern. Today we're taking you on a tour of the city, showing you both the must-see attractions and some hidden gems recommended by locals. Bern is home to around 130,000 people, making it the fifth largest city in Switzerland. Its name actually comes from the German word for bear. Fun fact, this is where Toblerone was born in the early 20th century, the real one, with the Matterhorn on the packaging. But before we start, is Bern actually the capital of Switzerland? Well, technically, according to the Constitution, it's not. Switzerland is a confederation of 26 cantons, all with equal rights. Officially naming a capital would disrupt that balance. However, since Bern is more centrally located than, say, Zurich, it became the seat of the Swiss government, which you can see right behind us. We'll show you more of it later. That's why Bern is often referred to as the de facto capital. We're kicking things off with three iconic spots you simply can't miss when visiting Bern. First up, the Zytglogge, or the clock tower. This 13th century city tower has had many roles over the centuries. It was once a city gate, and even a prison for women accused of having relations with clergy. Today, it's one of Bern's most famous landmarks. Standing 55 meters tall, the tower features an astronomical clock that shows the current zodiac sign, moon phases, and the times of sunrise and sunset. The Bern Cathedral is the tallest church in Switzerland, with its tower reaching an impressive 100 meters. This Gothic masterpiece isn't just about grand architecture, it's also full of fascinating details. One of the highlights is the intricate sculptures depicting the Last Judgment. And if you're up for a challenge, you can climb the tower for a breathtaking panoramic view of Bern and the Alps. The Bundeshaus is an impressive neo-Renaissance building that has housed the Swiss Parliament since 1902. It consists of three interconnected sections and sits on a hill overlooking the Aare River, making it a true symbol of Switzerland's democratic tradition. In the summer, 26 fountains in front of the building represent the country's cantons. You can explore the interior, including the plenary hall and historical gallery, on a guided tour. And the best part? It's completely free. And if you don't feel like walking down from Bundesplatz to the river, there's a funicular that saves time and energy while offering great views. A round-trip ticket costs just under 3 francs per person. Now, let's explore something a bit less obvious. The Rose Garden is one of the most beautiful spots in Bern, stunning in every season. In spring, cherry blossoms steal the show, while summer brings 250 varieties of roses. And in winter, it's the perfect time to visit the Rosengarten restaurant and enjoy some local fondue on a cozy veranda. Until the late 18th century, this area was actually a cemetery, later transformed into a public park in 1913. Today, it's a popular spot for walks and offers one of the best panoramic views of the city. The bear, called Mutz in the Bernese dialect, is the city's iconic symbol and even appears on its coat of arms. Here's a fun fact. In 1710, Swiss and German refugees founded a town in the US called New Bern. Its flag is almost identical to Bern's, but with one small difference. Can you spot it? Let us know in the comments. In souvenir shops, you'll find bears in every form, plush toys, chocolates, and more. But if you want to see a real bear, you have to visit the BärenPark. This unique bear park, located along the Aare River, spans 5,000 square meters and provides brown bears with a habitat close to their natural environment. They can climb, fish, and play, and in the fall, they prepare for hibernation. Entrance is free, and there's a panoramic elevator for accessibility. If you'd rather enjoy the Aare River in a peaceful setting, we've got the perfect spot for you. This riverside terrace offers stunning views and even has a restaurant with a deck built right over the water. It's the ideal place to relax, away from the crowds and away from the bears. Seeing Bern from the river is an unforgettable experience. You can rent a boat or a raft for a relaxing ride while taking in the views. But if you're feeling adventurous, why not swim in the Aare? Just jump in from one of the bridges and let the current carry you downstream. Keep in mind, though, the river has a pretty strong flow. That's why we recommend bringing a waterproof Aarebag to keep your belongings safe. And for the full Bern experience, go for the one with a bear on it. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest physicists of the 20th century, lived in Bern from 1902 to 1909. It was here, in 1905, that he developed his groundbreaking theory of relativity, which changed the course of science. Today, his former apartment is open to visitors as the Einstein House. The museum is located on the second floor of the building, where Einstein lived and worked between 1903 and 1905. If you're in the mood for a more artistic experience, be sure to visit the Klee Center in Bern. This museum is dedicated to the work of the Swiss painter and graphic artist, known for his unique style that blends elements of expressionism and surrealism. Housed in a modern building designed by Renzo Piano, it's a true artistic gem of the city. For those looking for a more unusual experience, the Psychiatry Museum in Bern is a fascinating place to visit. Located on the grounds of the Waldau Clinic, this museum takes you on a journey through the history of psychiatry, from medieval treatments to modern approaches to mental health. Its collection includes old medical instruments, documents, and photographs that show how psychiatric care has evolved over the centuries. One of the most intriguing exhibits features artworks created by artists with mental health conditions. These unique pieces offer a deep and personal insight into their emotions, imagination, and perception of the world. Lichtspiel is a true hidden gem for cinema lovers. Google Maps directions can be a bit tricky, but don't let that stop you. This film archive and cinematheque is dedicated to preserving and restoring rare footage. Its impressive collection includes around 25,000 films, from short films and documentaries to animations and amateur productions. Beyond its vast archives, Lichtspiel also hosts regular screenings, retrospectives, and themed film programs, making it a must-visit spot for film enthusiasts. Kulturzentrum Reitschule is an autonomous cultural and social hub with a history full of passion and controversy. Once an illegally occupied space for activists, it faced multiple eviction attempts before eventually gaining official recognition as an independent cultural center. Today, Reitschule is a vibrant spot offering a diverse artistic program. You'll find concerts, film screenings, theater performances, live art, and exhibitions. It's a space for experimentation and alternative expression, attracting both local and international artists. If you're looking for peace and nature without the crowds, head to a small hidden lake. Located just east of the Old Town, this tranquil spot is surrounded by a scenic walking trail, perfect for families. The lakeshore is great for a picnic, and in winter, when the water freezes over, you can even go ice skating. Getting there is easy. Just hop on a bus, and it'll drop you off right nearby. Finally, we've got an activity that's spread all across the city. Bern has a strong connection to climbing sports, and bouldering is even an official sport at the University of Bern. Besides top-notch indoor climbing gyms, the city also offers various, some more official than others, urban bouldering spots. You can find maps and descriptions of these locations online, but keep in mind that using them is at your own risk, both in terms of safety and potential encounters with law enforcement. That's it for this episode. We hope you get the same beautiful weather for exploring Bern as we did today. And if you're interested, check out our videos on Basel and Zurich. See you soon in Geneva.